はい、帰り、アイリスShinomoriです。私の外の花たちを。So hello! Today is PNG day, cause I am now in a new location that I'm not gonna tell you where my location is, but I am now finally settled into my new location. 2. You're just gonna get PNG Sensei-itis for this live streams, cause being in a new location means setting up Vtuber Studio to connect with another IP address and another port, and I do not have the mental capacity to do that, so we're just gonna do PNGs for this two live streams. But by tomorrow, we will have everything totally fine. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce myself in lovely German that I have prepared just for you with the most stupidest pronunciation that I could do. It is time. Hallo, ich heiße Iris. Ich will. Shut up. I'm not giving you my age. My age is incalculable, kids. So today we will learn German. And this is probably going to be a super short lesson because I'm starting from the alphabet and working my way to like simple introductions and how to do I'm this years old, because the alphabet for German is a lot to digest. So that's why this is probably going to be long than usual. So without further ado, let us get to the first slide. So the alphabet is way different than American alphabet or Japanese alphabet. And Chinese, well, Chinese doesn't really have an alphabet because it's non-existent. So I don't think you can see what I'm seeing here, so we are gonna use my trusty powers of intimidation to zoom in Don't look at the PowerPoint. I mean, look at the PowerPoint, but don't look at the... Yeah, so here we go. So we're gonna start... We're gonna start at the basic alphabet. So, as you can see here, okay, we have the basic alphabet, which is pretty spot on to the letters of the alphabet in America, but differences comes with the pronunciation and with how you pronounce it. So you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Well, with certain letters of the German alphabet sound almost identical to what we have in America, or should I say my kingdom? If I just enhance here, there are some differences in how the alphabet is pronounced. Like with Y, you wouldn't say Y in German, okay? Y, it's Y, Y. And then Z, you don't say Z, it's Z. It's just Z. Apparently, German comes from a long, rich history where it has been modified for a couple of times, but then turned out to be the German that is now standardized in a way that is used in most parts of countries that does use German. Like with S, it sounds like S, but it's not S, it's mostly is. Like you have to enunciate that pronunciation with the accent. Again, my biggest tip when it comes to learning German is to just, there we go. My biggest tip is for learning any language. Again, I'm gonna remove this unpinned message because it's already done. My biggest thing is that you need to listen to examples. And I'm saying listen to people that are 100% fluent in the language. Like, go find German VTubers, or go find German shows or media in general that speak the language in a like good accent that you can look from. Don't. There are people that do speak German as their second language, but it's more better to hear this language from the mother tongue itself. Like for me, when it comes to German, I was in a German class for 2 years, and I've had a teacher that not only spoke the language in a way fluent manner, but she also studied and went to German with her classes all the time. So it was also surreal just to hear her speak it despite not being born in the country. What was I going? I'm trailing off course. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're good. And then you have these four. I don't know if you can see these four. For those of you who don't know, the little dots that you see at the bottom of these three are basically called umlaut. Ich bin ein Berliner. Ich bin ein Berliner. From Berlin? Oh, wow. Holy ich bin ein Berliner. Oh my lord. We gotta... So wait a minute. Does that mean... Wait a minute. Ich bin ein Berliner. You are a donut. You are a donut. What? Why would you call yourself? Wait. What? Why would you call yourself a donut? Oh, wait a minute. Does this have a double meaning? Isn't this the phrase that has a double meaning or something? Because like, it means I'm a donut. Because wait a minute. Now that you mention it, doesn't that phrase basically means I'm a Berliner? Like I'm a Berliner? But like it also means that's literally a double meaning phrase, because it's literally like I'm a Berliner, like I am a person from Berlin, and then it also means I'm a donut because Berliner means donut in German. But seriously, are you really from Berlin? Are you from Berlin, Germany? Oh my gosh. Don't put that sarcasm thing after I'm a donut. Are you really from Berlin? Are you really from Berlin, Chad? You're really from Berlin? Cause that's awesome. That's wunderbar. Wow. Okay. Yay! See, I'm smart. See, 2 years of German get you far in life. I would have taken more years in German, but like I had other things in my schedule that I couldn't take other 2 years, because I could have gone up to AP German, and that would be cool. Now I live in Spain. Oh, you live in Spain? Whoa. That might mean, wait a minute, that must mean you must be up pretty early just to watch this stream, right? Because it might be it might be morning there. So basically, get back on course here. Let's go back to sensei mode. These three right here, they have the umlaut, so that means they don't pronounce the same way as a, o, and u. They basically get pronounced in a different way. I'm gonna butcher this little pronunciation here, because it's basically like, ooh, my German, like, wait, yeah, it's 11 p.m. Oh my god. Oh, that was late. It's late. Oh wow. Probably was. It's fine. This stream ended okay, this stream ended like legit late because my kingdom was under siege, chat. My kingdom was under siege, so it took way longer for this stream to get set up. It took longer for this stream to get set up because my kingdom was under siege, so it is totally fine. So to pronounce the A, O, and U, or A, O, U with the umlaut, this would then turn into E. This would now be like E, and then this one would basically be like E. So that's to be clear. Make sure you differentiate the A, O, U from E, U, E. It's kind of hard to get the umlauts right. That was a short siege. It was a short siege. Yes, it was a short siege. But after loving, half human, half goddess / general, I was able to take care of the siege. Hopefully. So this U umlaut, if you were to put this in like a word, like müde, that's how you did it. It would not be this U like Mutter. It would be Mutter, because the A, O, U with the umlauts, they're basically stressed vowels, unlike these three, A, O, U, which are unstressed. But it depends on how the umlaut letters are used to make them freaking vowels, man. God dang it. For these three, it depends on when you use them in a stress situation or a short/unstressed situation. So for example, if you were to use this U as an umlaut in a stress situation or a long vowel, like in the word mood, it's basically taking your lips, so there's short and long vowels. Yeah, the umlaut AOUs are basically short and long vowels, but it depends on how you use them in context. Like the example I'm giving with the U umlaut was mood. It's basically taking gru, the Scottish person saying gru, and taking the E from your lips and from your mouth, like in the word cheese, and then you have to make your lips into an O shape. So if I were to say cheese and then take this mouth form and O-ify it, like here's cheese, like that's what the U umlaut will be. And in the word mood, which basically means tired, that would be the long stress version of that U. But another example, if you were to take that same U and make it with a word that is supposed to have a unstressed vowel, such as muta. It's like wit. Like take the word wit around your lips as if you're trying to get a whistle. Like you have wit. If you just say wit, but if you were to really punctuate your lips as if you're trying to whistle, wit, like muta. That's how muta would be pronounced. Yeah, it gets complicated. The alphabet for German gets complicated, especially with the umlaut vowels, because there are because it has short and long variations. So it basically depends on context and listening skills. Freaking vowels, man. Spanish has 5. Spanish has 5. I feel you so much. Yeah, Spanish has 5 vowels. And now you not only have to deal with a, e, I, o, u. Now you have to deal with I, u, which is basically 7 vowels. It gets more, you get used to it the better you practice listening to it. And once you listen to videos that practice these on a daily, like a very 100% fluent German speaker, then it will probably make way more sense. It's hard. It is very hard, especially with the umlaut vowels. But we're gonna skip away from the umlaut vowels because I don't want to make you guys super more confused. Now here's this little letter diddly here, this diddly dangly letter here. That is, let me get on time. Let me just, okay. So the letter that I'm currently hovering, this little letter here, that is an S, which is basically the Germans. So that's basically the German's hard S sound. There is an example that uses this that I could probably get to. God dang it, if I stop using my scroller. But yeah. So you have 3, 6 So you not only do you have a regular A, O, and U sound, you have alternate versions of those with the umlaut, and then you have 2 versions of S's. Yeah, that's basically double S in German. The Esset is basically the double S, yeah. So you have S, and then you have Esset. Esset being double S or the hard S. There is an example that we're gonna get to that's gonna explain that double S way easier. So That's gonna be it. Okay. So let's get to greetings. Thanks, I already hate it. I already hate it. Yeah. Their alphabet is long. That's why I kind of wanted to get through that as best as I could because I know how much there is. Ooh, let me do this to the screen real quick so that you can see the next vocab. Oops, spoilers. Don't look at my PowerPoint. Boom. Okay. Okay, so we got the hellos here. The lovely phrases are basically the basics of the basics. Okay, so what's really neat about German is that certain words in German also translate greatly in English in a way. I mean, of course, there's the accent and the obvious difference in spelling, but like most part, German words that almost look like their English counterparts are literally how you would pronounce it in English, but of course with the obvious accent. For example, the first hello is basically Hallo. That's literally simple. Just take hello, replace that with the German A, which is a, and then Hallo. That's literally the German hello. But there are other more hellos than just this hello. Don't hate it. It's called practice, my dear. Practice! You practice the language. You will master the language. Just like in life. That's my that's literally my strategy. So the first hello that I'm going to get through, or the first greeting, has to be Guten Morgen, which is basically how you would say good morning. So yeah, god dang it, stop scrolling my lovely PPT. Guten Morgen basically means good morning in German. You'll see that literally anywhere when you see like people refer to it saying good morning, because that's literally what that is. Okay, so the next one is kind of okay. Apparently this next one, the one that I'm hovering, this one right here, yeah, that makes sense. Like, many people think that the alphabet for German, that gets complicated because of the context. But when it comes to like German words and phrases, there are certain ones that literally mean almost identically to the English counterpart, which almost makes German, like picking it up from a native point of view, kind of easy, but with the key differences being vowels and pronunciation. So for this word that I'm hovering, hola there. Am I late? Hello. Guten Abend. We started late. It's fine, Zach. I started late. My kingdom was under siege, by the way. My kingdom was under siege. We just started. My kingdom was under siege, and we have just started this German lesson. It's going to be very short, and it's just going to be recap stuff. So you're fine. You're good, my dude. You're good. So the next word, the next phrase, I should say, Guten Nachmittag, which basically means good afternoon. Now, for some reason, this phrase kind of is a gray area because war. It's war. It's war. I tell you, it's war, but we won. I won. I am a good general. I am a good half goddess. We won the siege. But we didn't lose. But we didn't lose the war. We won the siege, guys. That's all that matters. So apparently, Guten Nachmittag, this phrase here, apparently doesn't get used as much as the other phrases. I mean, literally it means good afternoon, but Guten Tag, which is the next one, which means good day, basically takes care of that. So it's like, it basically depends on like, I don't know. Apparently, Guten Nachmittag is basically kind of obsolete or has a bit of controversy or a lot of controversy. Apparently, it has some sort of controversy, but I include it because my teacher taught me this phrase when I learned German. So I just want to give you a tidbit, but I don't know if you should use it or not. Apparently, it's not a popular phrase. It's not a popular phrase in German anymore to use for good afternoon because many people just use Guten Tag anyway. I mean, my teacher taught me Guten Nachmittag when I was using or learning German, but like apparently you don't hear it often for good afternoon because literally it's ancient. It's an ancient phrase that no one really used because Guten Tag is the norm for good day or good afternoon. I don't know. Apparently there was controversy with Guten Nachmittag. If you have like any German VTubers that want to give me the rundown for Guten Nachmittag and you want them to give me the in cap of why this phrase is controversial in a way or not really used, can you like tell them to come to this stream or come when the archive goes up so they can give me the rundown? Because I don't know. Apparently it's a out of use phrase. No German really use this phrase anymore because Guten Tag is basically the norm for good afternoon. So I have never lived in Germany, so I am not 100% sure on that. So that's all I know. I'm just going for what my teacher taught me, so this is news to me of why that's controversial. But anyway, we already got through Guten Tag, which is good day or good afternoon, and that's basically what people use for good afternoon. What I just said to Zach when he joined onto the day and afternoon are sort of the same thing. Yeah, that's true. Hello, the bestie. Come to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. Guten Abend. Yeah, day and afternoon are the same thing, but I'm kind of curious as to why Guten Nachmittag is not used anymore, as Guten Tag is basically the norm. I want some information. I want some cold hard facts. What I just said already, Guten Abend, which basically means good evening. That's literally it. Many people think is Guten Nacht, which is what we're gonna learn in the next slide, but Guten Abend is basically good evening. Like now, you would say Guten Abend because it's literally evening now. And then you have these two little phrases, which uses the lovely U with the umlaut and the Esset. So as we just got through, we got the U for this U with the umlaut, and then Esset, which is what we learn as being the S that is more stressed than the regular S. So if you were to pronounce this, let's see, Nachmittag is more annoying to say. Guten Tag is easier to say. That's probably why Guten Tag is used more. You're probably right. You're probably right. You are way probably right. Because if you were to say literally Guten Nachmittag every time you meet a person in the afternoon, that would get super stressful and throat drying the more you use it because of how many syllables you have to use. So yeah, I would probably agree that Nachmittag gets way less used because of how many syllables you have to pronounce, and tog is just a simple word. I would agree with that. I would totally agree. So the word that I have currently my cursor's on, this will be grüß dich. Grüß dich, which basically means hello, but a hello that is, from my research and what my teacher bestowed to me, is the hello used basically more in southern Germany or Bavarian. Someone can fact me on that, because apparently grüß dich is basically more used in Bavarian or southern or near the southern Germany, but mostly in Bavarian. Apparently it's a Bavarian thing, or Bavarian hello, or Bavarian like greeting. So not only do we have Hallo, which is what mainly northern or more people that are German use, and then you have grüß dich, which is Bavarian hello, or Bavarian thing. I remember my teacher saying there was a reason that these two, grüß dich and grüß Gott, are basically more southern Germany used things and not northern. But if you guys have any reason as to why, just let me know, because I will also want to use some more history facts. Okay, so not only do we have grüß dich, then we have grüß Gott, which is basically may God bless you. Yeah, yeah. When your monkey brain don't work with teacher mode, grüß Gott, which is basically may God bless you, and it could also mean goodbye from other resources that I have learned from learning German from my teachers. And again, this is a greeting that's also often used in southern Germany and in Austria, and it's also a Bavarian thing. So you wouldn't see grüß dich and grüß Gott used in northern Germany all that often. These two would probably be used more with southern Germany, Bavaria, and Austria, because they're more common. Because apparently, don't quote me on this, apparently if you were to say like all these ones here, they would be more colder to Bavarians. Don't quote me on that, but apparently these are more colder to say, like you're being cold and cynical. Someone please check fact me on that, because I'm not sure. Maybe they're more colder, but yeah, these are basically a good chunk of hellos and good days, good mornings that you can say in German. So if you were to say goodbye, then we have this short chart. So we have this short chart. So the first goodbye, as a lot of people would definitely hear from Germans, is Auf Wiedersehen. Ooh. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Why did I pause there? Again, please don't. I mean, please don't. Which is basically goodbye. That's basically a goodbye. Then you have this one right here, which also uses the A umlaut one. So it would be E. So it would be E, not A, but E. So this word, or this phrase right here, would be pronounced bis später. Bis später. Wait, what? Yeah. Is bis später. Which basically means see you later. Not bis später. Because that's not the regular A. Again, it's the A with the umlaut, so it would be E. Bis später. For see you later. That's that. See you later. To see you later. Bis bald, which is this phrase here. Bis bald, which basically means bye for now. So you wouldn't use this to say see you tomorrow because that's the next one. Bis bald would mean bye for now. Bis morgen, like in Guten Morgen, bis morgen means see you tomorrow. So this is bye for now, bis bald, and then bis morgen, see you tomorrow. I swear, my German teacher legit taught me the ins and outs of this. And I trust her because she's been teaching it for 15 years at the institution I used to go to. And I'm very proud of her. I freaking love her. She's super sweet. Bis dann, which means see you. How do you say see you later, alligator? We haven't learned the animals. That's the next lesson. That's the next lesson. But I know there's a phrase that you would say, see you later, alligator. I swear to you, I feel like there has to be a way to say that in German. Don't say you put a sarcastic. See you later, alligator. If you were to say see you later, alligator. If you were to say see you later, alligator. Bis später, Peter. See, I answered your question even though you have that little sarcastic slash. So that means you now owe me a cookie because I did it for you. I'm gonna like turn down my BGM a little bit. Let me turn down my BGM a little bit. Hold on. Clearly it's bis später, alligator. Yeah, that's literally, yeah. It could be bis später, alligator or bis später, Peter. So there's two ways you can say that phrase. I'm gonna turn on my BGM a little bit. Like a little bit. Like a little bit. And I'm gonna go to Reddit and post something. But let's continue this lesson because we will never get this done. Knowing German, alligator is probably something like big lizard. Again, we'll get to that. We'll get to like the animals and stuff. Because literally, again, like German words can literally mean the same thing as the English counterpart. So you may say it may be being lizard, but gotta use those smarts. Gotta use them smarts, man. And is it weird that I literally, for like, as long as I've forgotten my other school days, I kept like all my German study stuff. I will never get the fact that toy can be translated as plaything and tool can be translated as work thing. And that's what you learn? Yes, certain, I guess you could put it as a way of like saying certain like translations from German words into English words. It could literally just be like the actual object plus thing, or the other thing plus thing, you know? But you know what? Yeah, you're totally right. You are totally right. It's super straightforward. It is super straightforward. Like it's really like straightforward, like how the words are super that easy. I'm gonna text this to my lovely mom. Gonna text this little message for my mom cause she gave me some dinner and some chicken wings. Gonna give this to my in real life mom. Okay, there we go. I had to text my mom because she gave me food and I got wings and it's super delicious, so thank my mom. I love you, mom. Thank you, mama. Okay, let's get on. Why am I on the wrong side? Here we go. So now so we learned about bis bald, bis morgen, bis dann. Now we got Guten Nacht. Good Nacht, which is basically good night. Good Nacht. It's as straightforward as it sounds. Good Nacht. Good Nacht. I think a trick for German is the CH thing, because the CH is super... To me, the CH is like the hardest, because you have to be like Nacht. You have to really get aggressive with that CH. You know what I mean? And then you have the final, which is basically Tschüss. Tschüss, which is basically you're saying bye, but it's the informal bye. Like you have Auf Wiedersehen, which is goodbye, and then you have Tschüss, which is Auf Wiedersehen, and then you have, which is goodbye, and then you have Tschüss, which is just bye again, but that's the informal way. So if you were to like say to a best friend that you know for real, you could just say Tschüss. That's literally just informal. You're saying bye in an informal way. And now we're adding informal and informal with goodbyes. I'm telling you, you can't leave the formal and informal, man. You have to literally use them at the right time. You can't just say Tschüss to your boss, okay? You can't just say that to a boss that is above you. That would be considered rude. That would be considered disrespectful, and you will probably get in a lot of trouble if you use the informal bye. Auf Wiedersehen or bis morgen. I feel like those could be used as a formal way, but I feel like there is a more formal way of saying goodbye, but we are not going to get into more formal ways because that would be more confusing. So for now, if you're talking to a best friend or something, you're talking to like any sort of best friend that you know for like forever, you could just say Tschüss, because that's the informal way. But don't use it for your boss. Don't use that as the informal. Don't use that as the informal way to say that to your boss, because you'll get in trouble, and I will not bail you out if you do get in trouble. I don't want you all to get in trouble if you use that in front of your boss, because that would be no good. And so let's get to a simple introduction and we'll call it a day. Here we go. So if you heard from my little introduction, I said, Guten Morgen, ich heiße Iris. Which basically means good morning, my name is Iris. But if we're really going to be specific, I should have said Guten Abend, ich heiße Iris. Because that would mean good evening, I'm Iris, or my name is Iris, because it's currently evening now, not morning. So I should have really said Guten Abend, ich heiße Iris. Not Guten Morgen, but whatever. It's good to learn that for introductions. So, ich heiße. Literally, my name is. And this one does use the S that we just learned is the harsher is. Not this S, is, which is the double S. So you wouldn't use ich heiße Iris. You would have to be more aggressive with the S because it's two S's. So ich heiße Iris. And yeah, ich heiße basically means my name is. And then another little phrase, if you want to say how old you are, you would use this phrase, which is basically ich bin Jahre old, which is basically I am years old, or whatever age you are. And speaking of numbers, I'm going to basically get through a rundown of basically, see, I came prepared. I have notes, I have lessons. I am a true teacher. I came prepared for this lesson. So I am going to go through the numbers of German. Die Nummern von 0 bis 12. So I'm going through the numbers of German between 0, which is 0, and 12, which is 12. Well, yeah, 12. And with that 12, it does use the O with the umlaut. So wouldn't so it would be 12. So it wouldn't be 12, it would be 12. Oh my gosh. By the time I get done with this, I'm going to be super tired of talking about the umlauts. But yeah, 12 will definitely use the umlaut for O. And when we get to 5, it's gonna use the umlaut for U. So if I were to go through the letter, the Numen for German, and if we're gonna start from the top, it would be 0, which is 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. Again, 5 has the U umlaut, so it wouldn't be 5, it would be 5. 6, 6, 6, 7, which is 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. It's not 9 like no. Ja is yes, and 9, not nun, which are two different pronunciations and two different spellings. So you wouldn't say 9 for the number 9. 9 is literally no. For 9 is nun. If you get to 10, it's 10, 10. God dang it, the best. Don't put a freaking set. Oh yeah, I'm high. Wait, should I even? Whatever. Whatever. No one's seen it. Oh my god. Why you gotta go there, bro? Why you gotta go there with the freaking innuendo, freaking jokes? I'm not saying that word. It's yes. Thank you, Valada. Thank you. Thank you. No, don't say that word for sex. Don't say that word for sex. It's sex. It sounds like a different word, YouTube and Susan. I'm saying the German word for six. Don't think it's anything else, Susan. I know you watch all my streams like a hawk, and I'm saying the correct German pronunciation for the number 6. Do not ban this stream. I swear to God, Susan. Swear to God, Susan. Don't you dare, please. Don't, just please don't, Susan. Okay. Then you got 11 coming off from Zen from 10. 11 is elf, and then 12 is 12. Not 12, but 12, because the O has the umlaut. But if you were to go beyond 12, see, I got notes for days. I have German notes for days, dude. Teaching you what my sensei taught me. I am bestowing you the wisdom of my sensei to me, from me to you. Now, if you were to go crazier with the numbers, like what the heck is Pupsen? And these are only from 13 to 20. And I'm gonna stop at 20 because there's a whole other system. You got 13, which is 13, 14, which is 14, 15, as in this example, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, and 20 was his 20. And there are way more numbers beyond 20, and that's a whole other system because it combines one thing that you know and then another thing, and it becomes a whole other jumbled dwarf of things that next lesson we will definitely teach upon. But in this example, I put down Ich heiße Mark. Ich bin 15 Jahre alt. And with this, it basically means my name is Mark. I am 15 years old. And what are you saying, my dude? Oh, now you're just showing off. Okay, you basically said 128.812. 100,020, 200. Wait a minute. 120. Oh my gosh, look at you showing off with your German. Look at you. Look at you showing off, Valara. Are you? Valara, sprechen. Deutsch sprechen? Let me read this. 128,812. Look at you. You could. I could. Oh wow, 128,812. Look at you. Wait, Valara, answer. Are you real? Do you speak German, Valara? Valara Deutsch sprechen? Valara Deutsch sprechen? Stop saying 6 as a freaking 6. How dare you two? Stop it. Stop with the naughty word puns. Stop with the naughty word puns with 6. I know it sounds like a naughty word. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Native German. Whoa! You're native German? Oh my gosh, we have a native German in the chat. Yay! Also, I apologize if my German sounds rough. It has been a long, hot minute. But Guten Abend, Valada. Guten Abend, Valada. Wie heißt du? How's that cheating, Chad? How's that cheating? How's that cheating, Chad? Valara is native. That doesn't mean it's cheating. That means they can verify what I'm saying is right, so I don't sound up like a complete idiot and offend people. I hope I'm not offending people. Valara, wie heißt du? I wonder if you can answer. Wie heißt du, Valara? I think this is all I had to teach. So let me do it. Konbanwa. Guten Abend. Konbanwa. One and ho. Totally cheating. Don't say they're cheating, Chad. Stop saying they're cheating, Chad. 名前はバラーダ。はい、それはあなたの名前なんですけど。Ich heiße アイリス。私の名前はアイリスシノモリです。あなたの名前はバラーダ。I think this is all I got to teach. Let us Okay. That's basically what I wanted to teach you guys. I didn't want to go super hard on this lesson because if I went super hard, then there will be a lot of other systems and then people will get confused. So, what do we learn today, kids? Guten Abend, ich heiße Iris, ich bin Jahre alt. I just introduced myself and I'm not giving you my age because that's how good I am. What did we learn today, kids? We learned... Look who's showing off now. I'm not showing off. I'm just recapping. Recapping. Don't bully me, chat. T-posing on us with your Japanese. I'm not T... It's not even a T-pose. I'm not even T-posing to you. It's not even a T-pose, chat. What are you talking about? T-posing to you in my Japanese and German. Not even T-posing, chat. What do you mean? What do you mean, chat? So, we learned a couple of German things today in this chat. We learned some hellos. We learned some goodbyes. Ugh, my voice just cracked. That's disgusting. We learned some simple phrases and the outrageous alphabet of Germany that I love, but there is a lot to uncover. I learned that I should hide the naughty word. Stop. Stop with your wordplay. Stop with your wordplay, chat. So, I did have another stream planned today, and I'm gonna play some mahjong. I'm gonna play some mahjong and probably suck at it. So that's my next stream for today, and then we're gonna call it a day. Hooray! Yay! So I hope you took something from this, and if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more language lessons and love. The real German was the... You're right. The real German was the friends we made along the way to learn languages and grow as individual intellectual humans. You humans. I'm half human. You can't... Okay, I'm half human. So thank you for joining me on... I'll go to bed now, I'll watch the VOD. Okay. Guten Nacht. Crypto, Guten Nacht. And this is where I say... Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Bis dann. Thank you for joining the stream. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.